If you're following this channel, and you definitely should, then probably you noticed that a few days ago I posted a community post in the YouTube asking of which is your most favorable workflow automation tool. And there are basically just two options, either the Kestra or n8n. And everybody answered the third option. And the third option was, I don't know anything about any of these tools, so please make a video and explain how they work and why should I use this. So this is the first video about n8n. And if we go to the webpage, we'll find that n8n is secure AI native workflow automation, and I would want to emphasize that it is meant for the lazy people like me, because when you have a lot of the workflows, especially those repetitive ones, whenever you need to do same things over and over and over again, as in my example, whenever I create a video, I go and post the texts, the videos, whatever, in all of the social media platforms. It doesn't take too much time, but it's very repetitive and I get just tired of it. So here I found a way how I can automate it absolutely for free. And in the webpage, you can also find some good examples of how n8n can be used for IT ops. As example, when you create a user form submission, you can automatically create user in Google. If it is a manager, you can create a Jira admin. If it's not, then you can just create a Jira member. There are also workflows for the security ops, DevOps, and the sales if that is your preference. The source code is 100% available, so the product itself is open source. It is self-hostable because there is also a cloud edition which comes for a small price, but we will cover all the pricing and additional features a bit later. There are 55,385 community members right now, which helps the software to grow with every weeks, because it's literally what is the best thing that I like about it. There are right now over than 400 integrations, and that comes handy with the fact that you don't need to write those integration scripts yourself. You just open the templates, write in the tool that you're looking for, like YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Jira, Discord, whatever, and it will be already there. You just need to fill in a couple of parameters, test the connection, and start creating your workflow. With n8n, you can build a very powerful workflows really fast, again, because everything is absolutely visual. You don't need to write extensive piece of codes. You just get a nodes, which are the blocks, which reference the tool or software that you want to use in your workflow, and just populate it with the required parameters. It's also very simple for debugging. You can use the templates to get started, as I mentioned previously, and when it's needed, then you can code. When you don't need to code, you just skip it, because again, for the most thing, you will find the pre-built templates and the nodes ready. But if you have something specific, you can always write your own code, which most likely going to be in the JavaScript to make it happen. And here you can find a wide list of the features that n8n offers, like the visual workflow editor. You can run the JavaScript and process any of your data or do some actions, npm package import, webhooks, conditional logic, workflows can wait, retries, multi-triggers, and so on and so on. You need to try this on your own. And another great feature is that AI is fully integrated in n8n, and at least when I first tried it, it seems like there are two ways how you can use it. Either like if you need to create some script, let's say you want to do some pre-processing of your data, so you need to write a JavaScript, but you're not a JavaScript developer and you struggle to do that. So in n8n itself, inside the interface, you can ask AI and say like, hey, I am receiving this value and I need to write a script that will transform it to something else, and AI will do that instead of you. Of course, there is a chance that you will need to change something, fix the mistakes, but it's a great beginning to get it done. And the second thing is that you can also integrate the OpenAI in n8n and use it inside your workflows. As in my example, I wanted to create a tweet based on the description of my video. But the thing is that video description is usually longer than the requirements for the tweet in the Twitter. So in between of those two nodes, I can add an OpenAI, just a ChatGPT 3.5 or 4.0 if you are using the premium version, and I can say that, hey, here in the input, use this description and write the tweet that will be limited to like 100 characters or something like that. And then later I can get the output and put it inside the Twitter in the tweet without any deep job. And getting back to the pricing, so as you see, there are three options. The first one is Starter, which has the forum support, unlimited users, and collaborate on the workflows. The second one is Pro, which is sort of recommended, and it costs you 50 euros a month, which has 10,000 workflow executions. So each time your workflow, your automation runs, that one execution. Hosted by n8n, execution search, global variables, debug and editor, workflow history, and also the admin roles. If you're enterprise, then probably you also want to have like SSO, LDAP, so authentication, some external storage for S3. Then for the pricing, as it usually goes, you need to contact the n8n themselves and they will show you the quote. But if you're just like me, who wants to use this at their home for some local private stuff, maybe for your home lab or something like that, you can use the community edition. And basically the only difference is these three tiers are cloud, and right now for the testing I will also use the cloud, so you need to pay, or you can get a free trial for 2 weeks and try it out yourself, or you can install the community edition on your server at home or maybe at some virtual machine hosted in the cloud, whatever, and then there's no limitation. It is free. You can do whatever you want, but it will also lag for some enterprise features. So again, if you're enterprise, you will have to pay some money. So that would be for the pricing, and now let's actually log in and see how it works. I will show you what I built today in just a couple of minutes. It wasn't very complicated. So I already signed up for the trial, so I have my n8n cloud signed up. And Dmitry, YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to see more of these videos. Sign in, and when you log in, you get straight to the front end with just a couple of menus, which are very simplified. First of all, let's start from the back. Like, you can get the settings, admin panel, whatever. You can see, since I am using the free trial, I have a couple of executions left and 14 days in terms of the time. In all executions, we can see everything that happened before, and here we can find that most of my executions failed. And the thing is that when I was playing around, I accidentally left the workflow active with 30 seconds interval and misconfigured parameters, so it actually failed, and we've even exceeded the YouTube API rate limit. That's why today is day 2 of filming this video. Yesterday we didn't finish because of this. Variables, if you are using them, there is one single place where you can set them all up. Credentials for each of our API nodes, as I showed previously, like Discord, Twitter, OpenAI, YouTube, whatever, that is our API node to which we need to authenticate, and this is the place where we can add the credentials. I will show you in a bit like how it is done. It's very straightforward. And template is for those who are like really not familiar with all of this. Let's say you know that you need to do something with something. I don't know, let's make a Discord. So just type in Discord and you will find everything that community has already made, like get all the members of the Discord server with a specific role, collect and enrich forum leads to Gmail, Google Sheets, and Discord, and so on. So basically you can click to explore, see how all of this works. It's going to load up in a second. Just adjust your parameters, make some modifications if it's needed for you, and there you go. You can use it. As you can see, all of these templates are completely free. So we can sign in back to the front end itself, and I will show you the example that I have set up for myself for the sake of this video. So in the workflows, we have all of the workflows that we configured previously, not just one, as many as you need. You can set them active, inactive, whatever. You can filter and search and use the tags for the search as well, so it's very convenient. And what I've set up for the demonstration here is very simple. As you see, we have only 5 nodes. The first one is, let's call it a trigger, because it doesn't do anything API based. It does not connect to the nodes, to the YouTube or whatever and do something. It just checks the time, and basically it executes this workflow every 30 seconds. Then we have a second node, get the YouTube videos. And this is all the configuration that we need to do. Like whenever we add the node, we just need to choose what credentials we're going to connect with. Resource, what am I gonna do in the YouTube? I can do the video, I can do something with a channel, playlist items, or make a custom API call if it's not here. But for me, it's a video. Okay, so a video, what are we doing with those videos? I wanna get many videos. Basically, I'm selecting one, and since I'm using the order date, I am always selecting the latest video of my channel. And here I just enter the channel ID for which our n8n automation will look for. So in this step, I am always getting the latest video of my channel. What's then? Like, we can run it. We can click test step, and here you see this is the output that we're getting from the YouTube. So it's very easy for debugging. See, title, you can get a virtual server for free, which is the latest video in my channel at this moment. So we know what's here, right? We see that it executes successfully. The next node is set, and here we just set using the JSON that get videos UTID video ID is set for the value with the name ID. URL is this path. Title is this path. And you don't need to do any development, like whatever. If you want to add something, you just pull it here. Whatever you wanted to have it, you just add it in the correct field, and that's it. So this is done. We are setting, let's test. Here are our values. This is what's coming in input from the YouTube node, and this is what's going in the output from our set node. So ID, URL, and a title. Let's move forward. So these three nodes executed successfully. The fourth one is the function. What is happening in a function? We have a JavaScript here, and basically we're making sure that we're going to continue to process only with those videos that are new, because what this essentially is doing, like every 30 seconds, I am getting the latest video out of the YouTube. I am setting the variables that I'm going to use, and I am checking if this is new or it was here before. If it was here before, then it's breaking the operation. If it's new, then we're continuing and we're sending the message to the Discord, sending that, hey, this dude posted a new video. That's why we need this function. We can check the function, test step, everything successfully, output, here it is. And then the last step, the Discord, I will open up my Discord. It's connected here. As you can see, I'm right now just playing in n8n channel, and nothing here, right? So we can go back to my n8n front end. Discord message, again, what kind of parameters do we have here? Connection type, out to Discord account. Again, I just went to the Discord developers page, created a bot, created API tokens, and filled everything here. Resource, what do I want to do in a Discord? Message. And I want to send a message from the list. So this is my server, channel, n8n, and what exactly I am sending the message. Again, I just pulled in the ID and also URL, right? This is what I am sending. And we can click test, waiting to execute, executed successfully. And if right now I will go back to Discord, there we go. We have the latest video in my channel, which is short right now. Yeah, and basically whenever everything is done, you just make your workflow active. Got it, whatever. And this is going to run every 30 seconds. And this is just a very simple example. As I said, I do also want to extend this. I want to add OpenAI here and make a tweet out of the description of the video, then post it in the tweet. I could also make an Instagram post. I can make LinkedIn post, Facebook post, whatever, and basically simplify a lot of work and continue to be lazy. I guess that's the truth. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and try it out, install it locally, or just sign up for the trial. It is an amazing tool. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.